Hello everyone, welcome to my Car Review 2025 official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The 2025 Nissan Qashqai facelift brings sharper looks, smarter tech and spirited driving to the family SUV market. Things have not been going very well at the Nissan HQ in Yokohama in recent times. In fact, things haven't been going at all well throughout Nissan's worldwide operations for several years now. Just look at some of the recent crises the automaker has been through. In July 2019 it started a 3-year process of laying off 12,500 factory workers, citing a year-on-year net income fall. In May 2020 it cut production capacity by 20% due to the pandemic and later the same year shut factories in Indonesia and Spain, and, that November it reported a $421 million loss. Then, in November 2024 it announced an emergency turnaround plan which saw it cut its annual operating profit forecast by 70% by 150 million yen and announce further cuts in staff, another 9,000 job losses, and global production. Worst of all was to follow in December when Nissan and Honda announced a memo of understanding on a merger between the two, but followed this up last February with an announcement that the former was pulling out of the negotiations, primarily because the latter was adamant it would not become a subsidiary. In the wake of all this turmoil, the future of the Japanese giant has been confused and its well-being tainted with stocks falling and its ability to withstand the financial pressure under question. What happens next is a mystery. With a model lineup that includes such perennial winners such as the Micra, the Juke, the Oria and, most obviously, the Qashqai, a class leader since we first saw it back in 2006. Over nearly 20 years it has been a sales powerhouse in the SUV-C segment and been a huge contributor to the success of the company's alliance with Renault, with whom it shares platforms and drivetrains. They've sold over 4 million Qashqai models during its 3-generation lifetime, and the 3rd generation of the car has just been facelifted to keep pace with design trends, technology additions, and engine upgrades. Indeed, it seems almost certain that this particular Qashqai will be the last we'll see of ICE-powered models as Nissan looks towards an EV-only future. Whether or not that will be enough to help the company out of its current financial malaise remains to be seen, although it will be a pivotal element if the company can save itself. But what of the latest Qashqai? Well, like the rest of us who like a light refreshment every now and then, the Qashqai just got one. The main changes revolve around the look of the car and, frankly, that's no harm. Despite having been an instrumental vehicle in the changes we have seen in consumer tastes, it spearheaded the SUV revolution. The Qashqai was always something of a dowdy contender. While nobody could quibble with its practicality, family-friendliness and decent driving dynamics, it was never really a looker. Well, that's changed now, and from front to rear, the latest does tend to catch the eye. The new grille has a 3-dimensional look about it along with new light clusters. The general effect is very positive and modern and, in our humble opinion, help make this the best-looking version yet. Inside too, things have been sharpened up and there's a new material finish along the dashboard and around the center console. It's like a mix of carbon fiber and pressed steel, which looks very appealing indeed and quite in tune with exterior improvements. Nissan has not been foolish enough to trick with the interior spaciousness of the car, something which has always been an appealing feature, and it is still as roomy and practical as it has been since day one. The infotainment system is notable for the fact that it covers so many bases, from parking assistance systems, to navigation, to a top-drawer sound system and a lot of other points in between. Some might find the tech actually a little bit overwhelming as there's so much going on, but the reality is that everything is clear and easily accessible. The whole thing is a big step up from what went before and definitely puts the Nissan up there with the class leaders in that department. Although there are no longer any diesel options, those available include a 1.3 petrol with a mild hybrid system and the one we tried, which was fitted with Nissan's e-Power system, which utilizes a 1.5 petrol engine which is allied to a 140 kilowatts electric motor and a 1.8 kWh battery pack. This provides a total output of 190 brake horsepower and some 330 Nm of torque, which allows for a 7.9-second 0 to 100 km/h time and a 169 km/h top speed. Diesel fans will note that the consumption rate is not quite as good as they might have liked, but the return of 5.3 L 100 km is not shoddy by any means. It's an unusual system in that the electric motor actually drives the front wheels all the time, and the car thus runs like many electrics with light switch torque delivery, making it a pleasing car for those who like a bit of performance from their family steed. There is a sport mode if you feel the need to extract the max from it, but you'll almost certainly find yourself using the normal or eco options most of the time. At lower speeds the electric motor shoulders most of the work, but it doesn't have huge capacity, so the engine kicks in quite regularly. This is a largely seamless operation, and you won't be complaining about noise surges every so often. As a front-wheel drive machine, it is a nicely balanced handler, and there's no unnecessary torque steer or even understeer. The ride too is well sorted, and the car does not shirk its responsibilities in any fashion to provide excellent comfort levels for passengers even on our desperately fragmented road network. For Qashqai fans, then, this latest one adds a dash of design flair and a wallop of technology to an established package which is comfortable, spacious, and practical. For most people, that will be all they could ever ask for from their car, and that's why it will continue to be one of the bestsellers in the segment. In some ways it is a pity that just as the Qashqai reaches a near pinnacle of design implementation, the company that makes it is reeling from a series of managerial missteps and financial blind alleys. Fans will certainly hope the company can re-emerge from its current plight to deliver more excellent cars like this one. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.